One of the reasons you may not be able to get your tumble dryer to work is if the door switch is faulty, and on this type of dryer they're easy to test and just as easy to replace if you needed. This short video will show you how to test the switch and how to replace it. The tools needed are a Phillips screwdriver. This can be either a powered or a manual one, a very thin bladed screwdriver, Phillips or flat bladed, a pair of long nose pliers and a multimeter. First isolate the appliance from the mains power, then take off the top by removing the two screws and then slide it backwards. It may not come free straight away, but as long as the screws have been removed it will come off. The door switch is activated by this thin plastic arm fitted on the inside of the door. It goes into a hole in the cabinet just here and pushes a lever which houses a micro switch on the other end of it. The switch is far enough away from the hole in the cabinet that it's not in the least bit dangerous to activate it with the aid of a screwdriver. Take the wire terminals off the switch before testing, because to test it with them on will only give you a false reading. Set your meter to the 200 setting and touch one probe on each of the terminals of the switch. If possible, keep the probes on the terminals whilst activating the switch with the aid of a thin screwdriver. If there's no reading on your meter, the switch needs replacing. Push down on the top edge of the switch assembly and it will unhook from the cabinet. However, you will need to twist it sideways for it to come out. This micro switch is just one of a few start devices incorporated in these machines. Another is a start button which activates a relay. This ledge hooks into an opening on the cabinet fascia and the clasp section on top locks it into place. The new switch goes back the reverse of taking it out, that is, you have to twist it in place. I've removed the fascia panel so you can see how the switch hooks into the cabinet, because it's easy to think that you have it located properly, only to have it drop off the first time you activate it. So once it's been fitted, open and close the door a few times just to make sure it is in properly. It doesn't matter which terminals the wires fit on, so there's nothing important to watch out for there. But you may have dislodged the harness clip from the cabinet fascia, which should be refitted because it prevents the cables from rubbing on the drum and getting damaged. The top will go back on much easier than it came off. Then all you need to do is screw it down and the job's done. But before you connect it up, take a minute to do an earth continuity test. Set the dial to 200 and attach one probe to the earth on the mains plug, whilst touching any exposed part of the cabinet with the other probe. You should get a reading of about 0.5 ohms, but as long as you get a reading then you should be fine. However, if there is no reading, you may want to take another look at the machine because you've got no earth. On behalf of Selfix UK, we'd like to thank you for watching this video and hope you found it useful. Goodbye.